Hello. Welcome on back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing well. Today I am going to walk you through a routine that I feel like I have nailed down to a T for prepping the skin before the makeup process. I feel like this is such an important part because I believe your makeup only turns out as good as your skin prep. So I'm honored to have partnered up with Dalba for today's tutorial and what I consider to be the ultimate skin prep routine for makeup. Let's get started. So whether I'm working on myself or on clients, I like to work in 3 stages. The first one being cleanse, the second being moisturize, and the third being perfect. The cleansing process hasn't really changed from what you've seen me do over the last couple of years. My cleanse consists of also exfoliating a little bit as well. I'm gonna zoom you in here so you can see what's happening. Up close here, you can see I have a lot of dry, flaking skin. It's nothing glamorous, but listen, we're human, it happens. So I need to exfoliate that, but I want to do it in a way where it's not going to strip my skin of its natural oils. So to do that, I'm going to use a cleansing balm. I use the Elemis Pro Collagen cleansing balm. As you can see, I'm almost out of this. This is absolutely my most favorite one, but you can use any that you prefer. And what I do is I'm going to put it right there where I have my problem area, the dry skin, and I'm gonna leave it there to sit for just a couple of minutes before I head back to remove it. Using a cleansing balm before a makeup routine sounds kind of crazy because you usually use it to remove your makeup, but something about the way it cleanses the skin without stripping it of its natural oils, as I was saying a second ago, leaves the skin so plush and hydrated and cleansed before using cosmetic products on top of it. Of course, you can use this everywhere if you like, but it's quite early in the morning right now, and I already washed my face when I woke up, so it's not necessary, but I do enjoy using this on clients when they're sitting in the makeup chair, and I wanna make sure everything is removed and cleansed off their skin. What this is doing by leaving it on for a couple of minutes is it's softening those dead skin cells that are sitting on top of the surface of the skin that are flaking off. It's much more gentle than that of a physical or even a chemical exfoliator. A chemical exfoliator takes time to really work, and you do get immediate results with a physical exfoliator, but even that can be a little too aggressive on a client or even on my skin. So I use a cleansing balm to do the job in a really gentle way without jeopardizing the skin barrier. It's been some time, I've added water to it, it's emulsified into a cleansing milk, and then I'm gonna gently remove this. You can use a washcloth if you'd like. I'm just using a paper towel, to be honest, because that's what I have around in my studio. And you'll see here, I'm going to zoom in so you can see there is no more flaking skin whatsoever. A very, very good product that is always a staple in my makeup kit. Another product that I am absolutely loving is the Dalba Aromatic Spray Serum. This is what I like to use for the hydrate step of the skin prep routine. This I find just sits so well on top of my skin and on top of makeup. That's another thing too. If you find your powders and your foundation is looking dry and cakey and it's just sitting on top of the skin, this is your answer. You've seen me use this on top of powders before in the past, and I swear by it because it just melts those powders into the skin. Now on this, as you can see here on the top layer, it's usually, I should really, let me get a new one second. Here we go, much better. All right, so now you can see here on the top layer is the oil, and then everything beneath it is the serum. So you shake it up really well, and then I just spritz it onto the face. If you've been on my channel for a little while now, you know I use their first spray serum. That's this one right here. This has their same signature white truffle component and ingredient. I don't know what it is about this stuff, but my skin absolutely loves it. And I have very sensitive skin. So that's another thing too. I want to tell you, I have sensitive skin, dry, reactive skin, and acne prone skin. Not just acne, but like cystic acne prone skin. And this helps keep my skin moisturized, but without clogging my pores. I love using this before makeup because it adds a nice dewiness and a little stick to the skin that makeup just loves to adhere to. Besides using this to prep the skin with, I love using this on top of makeup. It sounds crazy, but a spray serum is where it's at to melt powders into the skin. You know, when you use powders, specifically setting powders and powder foundations, when you use that, you lose that beautiful sheen and glow to the skin that looks so radiant and youthful. Another thing I consider when it comes to hydrating the skin is that I know this won't pill up underneath makeup. I can use this on any client with any skin type, dry, combination, oily, problematic, sensitive, acne prone, and I know I won't run into any issues. I can't say enough good things about this. It's affordable, it's accessible, you can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link below. You can even, I think they included this in their, the Allure Beauty Box for the month of February. So I'll put that link down below too if you wanna check it out. But again, I can't say enough good things about it. A must have for me, Dalba Aromatic Spray Serum, so good. All right, next up we have lip prep. I feel like this is a step that's overlooked a lot in the makeup process, but prepping your lips for success when it comes to using lip products like lipstick, lip liner, lip gloss is also very, very crucial because you want everything to glide on seamlessly. You want it to perform the best it absolutely can. So a lip polish or a lip scrub is key. I like using this Fresh Sugar lip polish. I'll show you kind of what it looks like. Using this for a few seconds. It's not my favorite smell, I'll be honest, but you leave it on for a few seconds, you scrub and exfoliate your lips, and bada bing, bada boom, it's a really good product nonetheless, and it works. Once you have the lips exfoliated, I like using this City Lips Clear Lip Gloss. It's a plumping lip gloss. You can use anything that you already have, and like if you have a lip oil or a lip mask that you already enjoy, that's fine too. You don't have to run out and get this one, but I do enjoy it because it has that plumping effect. And I find that on my clients with more mature skin who have fine lines around the lips, this will kind of plump and smooth those fine lines just a smidge, enough to make a difference. I can't really compare this to a plumping formula like, let's say, the Too Faced injection lip gloss. I think that's what they call it. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but something like that is a bit more extreme. This one has more of a comfort and hydrating component to the formula that I enjoy. So by the time I get to the lips later on in the makeup routine on a client, the lips are hydrated, and the lip products I use, the lipstick, the liner, so on and so forth, just glide on and look beautiful. Next up, we are talking primers. This can be a sensitive topic to some people because there are artists who swear by primers and could never be caught without them. And then there are other people who find them, useless. I find myself somewhere in between the two. There are different kinds of primers. You have primers that help target shine control. You have primers that target color correcting, reducing redness, and minimizing the pores and extending the longevity of the makeup. I don't use primers for color correcting, and I don't use primers for smoothing out the skin, any texture, or reducing the pore size, because I rely on powders to blur the skin and give that smooth appearance, and that does the trick for me. As for color correcting, I rely on pigments and concealer and foundations and other complexion products to do the job for me, so I don't use primers for that either. But for shine control, this helps tremendously. I like using the Makeup Forever Shine Control. I do find a big difference when I use something like this. You know who else makes a really good one is MAC. I can't think of the name of it, but it's their Shine Control primer as well. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll take the smallest amount of this. A little goes a long way. I'll put some onto the tip of my finger. I'll show you up close what this looks like. It's a very, very small amount of product. I'll dab it in between my fingers and place it just in the areas where I experience a lot of shine throughout the day on myself or on my clients. This is not a primer you'd want to use all over the skin unless you have extremely oily skin, but I have never in my years of doing makeup have ever had to use an oil or shine control primer all over someone's skin. That is a bit extreme, but you do whatever makes you feel most comfortable. This can be extremely beneficial for anyone who has oily skin and finds that their makeup breaks apart throughout the day because of their oil production. You can already see here how the shine has gone down tremendously. I didn't put it here, so we still have the shine there on the side of my cheekbones, but here is completely mattified. Also, another really, really good product. And the last product I'm talking about today is one that's it's a little unexpected, but boy, does it make a difference. The Lumify eye drops. If you're on TikTok, if you're on you're on Instagram, you've probably heard someone talk about these. They make your eyes so white. I can't go anywhere without these because my eyes are so sensitive. They turn red throughout the day easily. They're very reactive to any product I put on my face, whether it be powders or mascara, eyeshadow, whatever it is. My eyes turn bright red and they get puffy. I've used this for years and I swear by it because they work better than anything else. And on my clients, again, they make their eyes so white. It makes the eye makeup look better because you look more awake, you look more refreshed. I love everything about these. I can't recommend these enough. They're expensive, yes, but worth every single penny and then some. And there we have it, kids. That is my ultimate skin prep routine for when I do my makeup and my clients' makeup. It's nothing too fancy, but sometimes less is more, and using products that really work for you is key. Please let me know down below in the comments products that you find to be your holy grail products for prepping your skin before makeup. I always love learning from you and finding out what some of your must-have products are. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out more of my work on my Instagram at Painted by Spencer. And until next time, I'll see you soon.